Hey there, space lovers! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most interesting questions. Where does space begin? Have you ever wondered about that? Because I sure have. And let me tell you, the answer is out of this world. First things first, let's define what we mean by space. In general, we consider space to be the area beyond the Earth's atmosphere. But where does the atmosphere end, and space begin? That's where things get a little tricky. One commonly used definition is called the Kármán line. This is an imaginary boundary 100 kilometers, 62 miles, above sea level, where the Earth's atmosphere becomes too thin to support aircraft. The Kármán line is recognized by the Fédération Aéronautique Internationale, FAI, as the official boundary of space. However, not everyone agrees on the Kármán line as the boundary of space. The United States, for example, considers anyone who goes 80 kilometers, 50 miles, above sea level to be an astronaut. While NASA defines space as beginning at an altitude of 76 kilometers, 47 miles. So, what happens when you cross the boundary into space? For starters, you become weightless. That's right, in space, there's no up or down, so you'll feel like you're floating. And did you know that the first person to experience this was Soviet cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin in 1961? He orbited Earth and became the first human being to journey into outer space. Speaking of journeys, did you know that it takes only about 8 minutes to get from Earth to space? That's right. If you were to launch a rocket straight up into the sky, it would only take about 8 minutes to reach space. But, of course, that's not how we do it. Most space launches involve rockets that curve out of the atmosphere to reach orbit around the Earth. And once you're in orbit, you'll see some amazing sights. For one thing, the Earth looks different from space. You can see the whole planet at once, with no borders or boundaries. And you might also see other space objects, like the International Space Station, which orbits the Earth about once every 90 minutes. Now, let's talk about some of the challenges of being in space. For one thing, there's no air to breathe. So astronauts have to bring their own air supply or rely on spacecraft systems to recycle the air. Another challenge is the extreme temperatures. In sunlight, it can get up to 121 degrees Celsius, 250 degrees Fahrenheit. While in shadow, it can drop to -173 degrees Celsius, -280 degrees Fahrenheit. That's colder than the coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth. But despite the challenges, people continue to explore space and push the boundaries of what we know. Who knows, maybe someday we'll even find life on other planets. And that's it for today's video, space fans. I hope you enjoyed learning about where space begins and what it's like to be there. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fun space facts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.